Hey everyone, it's Jenna. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is my YouTube channel where I usually talk about cross-stitch, knitting, and any of my other hobbies that I'm really interested in. But I've also been starting to do a segment on another interest that has grown for me, which is my plant collection. And in my last video, I think I did like my favorite plants of April and who I wanted to see most improved. And then I mentioned towards the end that I also had a little propagation box going, and I didn't get to share about that because I wasn't sure if there was much growth. And then of course I went to check on it and check the humidity levels, and there was a lot of growth that I wish I would have filmed. So I'm gonna film my propagation box update today. And yeah, that's it. Apologize for like all the mess and stuff in the background. This is like my craft room slash office slash storage for right now, where we're just putting a lot of stuff. And this is the room where the majority of my plants live because it's the only room in the house where the cat does not have access. And I don't give her access because she eats the plants. And I haven't been able to deter her away from that. I've tried cat grass, I've tried a whole bunch of other stuff, and nothing's really been a good deterrent for that. So this is the plant room also. So I do have some grow lights going on this side. I also do have a turtle in the background that is my classroom pet that hasn't come back to my... Oh, for anyone new who doesn't know, who hasn't watched my channel, when I'm not crafting, doing plant stuff, I am a kindergarten teacher. So that's what I do. And this year, as you know, because of everything happening in the world, this has been a very different year. And so I do have our classroom pet back here, staying here with me instead of in our classroom because of all the cleaning supplies and stuff. Anywho, that was a tangent. So if you're still here, yay. I'm gonna get the camera thingy going, so I'm gonna pause and then I'll try to unpause when I think I have a good angle, and I really hope it'll work out. So here it goes. Okay, we're back. I really hope this angle is okay. I'm using my phone to film. I don't really have many other materials right now, and this table that I'm on right now is really tiny. As you can tell, there's a cutting board from where I had a little bit of a quilting adventure going on, and this table right here actually is a sewing machine table. So there is a sewing machine that is underneath this panel here. And yes, again, apologize for all of the messy background. There's just children's books everywhere, some of my work, and yeah, it's just a kind of really crazy room right now. This is a new plant, by the way. I can show it maybe a little bit after. But for right now, this is my little propagation box. It's just one of those rectangular Ziploc containers that I think it's a quart container maybe? I'm not sure. And inside, I do cover it with a Ziploc bag that just has some holes punched into it. And then inside, let's see if I can show, is just some sphagnum moss inside that's just lightly moistened. And inside I do have just a smaller kind of Tupperware container that just helps to keep some of the humidity going on inside. And then I have some cuttings, and I was actually thinking that I might have to start a second box because the cuttings are growing really fast, and if I get any more cuttings, they're not going to fit in here. And I have to say, so far that this has been, I've done soil propagation, I've done water propagation, and I think so far this has been my favorite way to propagate because you can kind of, I don't know, something about it. But anywho, let's see how everyone is doing in here. So maybe I'll try to also just place them down on this bag as I take them out. I don't know. So in here, there is a piece of my Peperomia Optusifolia in here. I have a hard time still pronouncing plant names, but I don't know if it's doing well. It was a piece of the leaf that fell off, and I just decided to put it in some rooting hormone and throw it in here. There is a piece of my watermelon Peperomia in here that when I got it, one of the leaves was just a little beat up in transit, and so I just decided to propagate it. And then there are some, I think it's just a regular golden pothos node in here, a lot of nodes actually, that I got when I got my cuttings for my other golden pothos that I've potted up already. The kind lady who gave me the cuttings just gave me a whole bunch of nodes and said, hey, I hear it works, give it a try. So let's see, what do we have going on in here? Guys, this is exciting. So this was my Peperomia Optusifolia cutting that I was just talking about, that, you know, the leaf fell off and I'm like, it's not gonna do anything. Look at that. Where's the camera on here? Here it goes. We have roots. Oh my goodness. So I am really excited for this. This is one of my favorite plants in my collection, but I've really been struggling with it. A part of it rotted. I overwatered it a lot. Yeah, I was just really having a hard time with it, and I'm so happy to see a root. Woo! Okay, let's see what else we have. Here goes my watermelon Peperomia, one of the cuttings. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to pause. My boyfriend had a question for me. All right, so now this is my watermelon Peperomia. So I did it two ways. I did one where I cut the leaf in half and then I planted the stem. I think it's called the petiole. I'm not sure. I'm very new to plants, people. Another thing, if you're just coming to my channel, I am not a pro at all. So if you're here to like learn from an expert, I'm not it. But look at these roots. Guys, this has been going so fast in here. So if you have not tried propagating in sphagnum moss, give it a try. Really give it a try. If you have had no luck with soil propagation, water propagating, give this a try. So this was the other part of the leaf of this watermelon Peperomia. They were together like this. I cut it in half, and then this half I put in the dirt, and as you can see, we have some roots going. So this is also really exciting. I'm so excited for this. Okay, now let's check on some of these pothos, because also as they've been rotting, I've been taking them out because I don't want them to spoil the moss or anything. But look at this guy. Almost ready for potting up. He's getting a totally new growth over here. That'll be a leaf. And as I said before, these were just nodes. They had no leaves on them. They were just empty nodes, and I chopped them up. I put them in the moss. Of course, all of them did not make it, and it's been going really well. So there goes one. The roots are beautiful. Guys, look at these roots. Holy cow. I actually think I don't know if I'll have time today because I do have to get out for my workout and I have a little bit of work to do. But maybe sometime this week I think I'm off on Thursday. I'm actually going to pot these up, I think. And maybe just like kind of put some gentle dirt on top. What do you guys think? Like not cover the leaf and see where we go. I was also thinking of making my own pothos a little bit more full with these because it's not a super full. But some of these might need a little bit more time. So here goes another little node, getting a new leaf there too. Oh, this is so... Propagation Box has made me more excited than water propagating. This one's been going really slow, but you can see there is somebody growing there, but just no roots just yet on that friend. All right, I know there's a few more in here. This one is not, yeah, this one still doesn't have roots, but it hasn't rotted or anything, so I've just been sticking them back in there, hoping for the best. But so far I have three with roots and one with a possible new leaf coming in that just doesn't have roots yet. Oh, look at this one. Wow, guys, I don't even know if I can get the roots off of the moss. That is how, do you see this? And how long have they been in here? Maybe a month? I'll have to check. Look at those roots. Look at that leaf. Oh my goodness. Guys, and this needs no, like, barely any maintenance at all. I check it maybe twice a week just to check the moisture. We have a root and a new leaf coming. Just to check the moisture, because keeping the little bowl in there and the cover with some holes keeps it moist. I barely have to water it. So no roots, but a leaf. Let's see. I did have to get rid of a lot of cuttings last week. And I just checked this last week, I think. I think I made a video last week. And I just checked on these guys, and they were not this grown yet. Oh, look at this one. We're getting a leaf. No roots, but yes to a leaf. All right, let me see. Nothing going on here yet. Nothing at all. Not even green, just still a node. So we have two that are still a node. Is that a root? No. So two that are still a node. Two that have a possible leaf point but no roots. Oh, here goes a third that's just a node still, which is okay. Maybe I might move some of those up closer to the top so that they might get a little bit more sun. But wow, that might have been everybody. I feel like, I hope I haven't been breaking roots. This looks like it might be a root actually, and then I feel like I'm hurting the plant every time I take them out of here, but okay. So I might give these, let me see if I can push them over here so you can see them all. I might give these guys another week, 2 weeks, maybe. Especially the pothos before I pot them up. I think the Peperomia need a lot more time still. Of course, this one needs a lot more time. This one, I want to keep going until I see at least a new plant emerging, which is not yet. Same for this friend here. But I think that those pothos are doing really super well, and they will be ready for potting up very soon. Maybe I'll pause and give you guys an update on just one of my plants right now that's been doing really well. So let me pause and fix the camera. Okay, so I'm back. I just wanted to give a quick update. I think I put this plant in on last month's somebody that I want to see some improvement out of, and that was out of my string of pearls. So I'm just gonna share my string of pearls. He's right now getting watered, doing some bottom watering. But, so this, I bought this at a nursery, well, plant shop, was super full. Way more full than that. I came home, it got fungus gnats. This is also my first string of pearls, and full disclosure, I'm really bad with succulents, so when I heard it was a succulent, I kind of got a little nervous. Giving it a try anyway. It got fungus gnats, and as a new plant parent, this was my first experience with any bugs. So I freaked out. I thought my plant was gonna die right away, so I ran out and I bought an insecticidal spray, and I just doused it. And I didn't read on it that you should really wash it off afterwards, and I just didn't know. And I really started to panic, and so yeah, it died back a lot basically. And I was just thinking, it's a goner, forget it. I don't know why I bother, but it has. I don't know if you guys can see. I wanted to not focus on me. There we go. So many new growth points coming up. Let me see if I can just pause the little tray of water it's in. Don't spill, my laptop's there. I also had my laptop die last week, guys, so videos might be a little bit harder now, especially if you're waiting for some cross-stitching videos. I'm so sorry. I will try to get one going. But look at all those new growth points coming in. I wasn't sure if those, I don't know how this plant grows. I wasn't sure if those are for sure going to be beads. Pearls, rather. But I'm really excited. So I'm letting it soak up a little bit more water before I put it back in its hanging pot. Guys, oh, I want to show you too. I made some plant hangers myself. I crocheted some plant hangers. My boyfriend helped me put some screws into the wall, so I have some plants hanging. Maybe I might share that in my next video. And I'm also making plant hangers to use in my local plant exchange group as a way to sort of give back for everyone that got me started on a lot of cuttings. I mean, everyone's been really sweet. Even if I didn't have anything to trade, they've been so kind, and the advice that they just share. And so, you know, I'm gonna make some hanging baskets, plant hangers rather, for their pots, and give away, or if anybody wants to trade for just a cutting or two. There are some pots that I really want to fill out that I have, like my Tradescantia. I only have 2 little cuttings and the pot is like super empty. Yeah, so there's just some that I want to get some more cuttings for, if anything, or just to give away and give back to my local plant community. But I think that's it for me. Like I said, if you are waiting for a cross-stitching update, I'm so sorry that I've been doing so many plant updates. I really am going to try to get a cross-stitching update going and knitting update, because I am wearing one of my new finishes. I have to weave in the ends. That's why I've been tucking it in, but I just wanted to wear it today because it's a little chilly day and it's just nice to have this on. But yeah, that's it. I really hope you guys stayed. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on my plant adventure. Bye, everyone.